special video on pink test ball. As we know, India is playing their first ever day-night test match. It's a pink SG ball. We will know its specification, what will be the effects of the ball on the, in daylight and on when floodlights are on. We have Shubham Panse with us and I am Soham. So the first is that we are using SG pink ball. Obviously, Australia, New Zealand, England all use Kookaburra and Duke ball. So the main is that the cork of SG and the Kookaburra pink ball is same. Yes. But what will be the effects of the seam, because the seam of SG ball and Kookaburra pink ball are different?
I think SG ball swings a lot more than Kookaburra ball.
Okay.
And ping ball, I don't know how it will behave in the morning. I think it will be as always as red ball behaves. But yes, when it will be twilight, I think it is going to be a difficult thing for a batsman.
Okay.
When the ball is going to be new, it is going to be really a tough ask because it swings a lot. It will deviate more, and I think it seems a lot as well. It just doesn't swings a lot, but it seems a lot as well. And batsmen will have to be very watchful. But the problem with the ping ball is that when it gets old, it's a tough ask for bowlers. They have to really put a lot many efforts to make the ball swing and seam. But that is going to be real test. Whether you are good enough bowler, you'll get to know, because ping ball it is very difficult to bowl it with the old one. New ball, yes, certainly as per my knowledge, it really moves a lot, and it's not an easy ball as red ball is. But let's see what happens. Pink ball is definitely a good one. It has a pronounced seam as well, so it is effective to spinners as well. So I feel pink ball does a lot.
Okay, you said about the swing, so we have information, not official, but that the grass will be a what I would say, there will be a tiny.
मी बोललो तो प्रॉम्प्टिंग करणार होतो
मध्ये कट करायला सांगू. So you said about swing. So there is not official information, but it is said that there will be a left out grass on the pitch, and obviously the dew factor will be important, because when we say in India the night matches, there is always a dew factor, and mostly in tropical areas, we can say, not tropical maybe, but where there is a sea and oceans. So what will be effect of dew?
Well, groundsmen said that they have various measures to control dew.
Okay.
But when it comes to a seam and swing, it is going to be very effective. It has pronounced seam, as I've said earlier.
Okay, yes.
So dew factor is not going to be that important. I feel they will take measures of it. But yes, if there is some dew, we haven't played in a test match before, so players must be having their own remedies to counter that. But I feel it's going to be interesting.
Okay.
Ping ball generally is a very interesting thing, because it is a shiny ball. It shines a lot, and I think when a fast bowler will hold that in his hand, it will be a different feeling altogether. So I feel spinners are interesting to see how spinners will react to the ping ball. Ashwin said that I want a very good seam on the ball, and it should cut my finger.
Cut my finger.
He used that word quite predominantly when he was speaking to the maker of the ping ball.
Yes.
And there's special efforts have been taken by the manufacturer. He's looking to give a good piece so that this becomes a very good moment and historical moment. And I feel let's see how ping ball will behave. It will all depend upon how the pitch is going to be. Yes, there is going to be leftover grass, as you mentioned earlier. And groundsman said that there is going to be not much grass there on the wicket, and not easy for both the teams.
Yes.
Even India can't underrate Bangladesh, because they had their bad times when they played on turf like this on green wicket. So an important thing for India to look forward, because Bangladesh bowlers, they aren't so good, but they aren't so bad. They troubled India in a couple of overs as well.
Yes.
So interesting to see how much grass will be there, and let's see how much movement it will cause after pitching.
Okay. You said movement after pitching. We saw Kookaburra ping ball when floodlights are on. It swings more. We saw it in the from the first test match also. Adelaide. That as soon as the floodlights are on, the ball starts swinging. So obviously the conditions are all sort of different. In India it's different. What will be the swinging, or what will be the movement of the ball after floodlights are on?
Yes, when floodlights will be on, there will be some movement, but ball has to be new.
Okay.
Otherwise, I don't see that there will be much movement when ball will lose its shine. But interesting to see, Shami and Ishan Sharma, they are expert in doing in swinging the ball. Reverse swing also, I feel it's not that easy job as per my knowledge. I've heard that reverse swinging the ball is not that easy.
Okay.
And let's see, we have players who have great expertise in swinging the ball, have the knack of doing it. So I feel Shami and
Sort of different in India, it's different. What will be the swinging or what will be the movement of the ball after floodlights are on?
yes, when floodlights will be on, there will be some movement, but ball has to be new.
Okay.
Otherwise, I don't see that there will be much movement when ball will lose its shine. But interesting to see, Shami and Ishan Sharma, they are expert in doing in swinging the ball. Reverse swing also, I feel it's not that easy job as per my knowledge. I've heard that reverse swinging the ball is not that easy.
Okay.
And let's see, we have players who have great expertise in swinging the ball, have the knack of doing it. So I feel Shami and Ishan Sharma would be, I think they would have good time because they have basically good technique of swinging the ball both ways, and Shami is going to be very, very effective with the ping ball. I think at times he'll be difficult to play. So let's see what happens. It is interesting to see basically, and Bangladesh they'll also have their own strategies. They have worked hard. We have seen them practicing also in the night. Yesterday they had a good practice session. Bangladesh and India also they are really putting their time in there. So let's see what happens. It's going to be interesting to see. Ping ball test match. Yes, I feel especially on the wicket which is offering some green grass. It is going to be definitely interesting.
Okay. So that's it from today. These are the specifications or some fun facts about ping ball. And if you like this video, please subscribe and share.